offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Bears nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
56, Mike, 56. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 19, Tiger.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Exit. 56, Mike. 56.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Marquise Goodwin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, Mayfield. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 29.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And some room to work. There goes Green. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Giorgio Tavecchio set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
First down, Bengals.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Second down, here's Mixon, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
On the carry.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Mayfield now from the 50. With a catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the gun, Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Kamara.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle.
On third down, here's Kamara. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chain, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. A gain of 3, second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm coming after you. 57, 18. 6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A very solid gain of 27. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Well, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
And he locates Walker, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Joe Mixon. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Nixon. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 28.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down.
First down, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw again on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
Complete to John Ross.
John Ross hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Bengals 14, Bears 12.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Deep ball for Goodwin. It's caught inside the 25.
All you got to do is look and learn.
Touchdown, Chicago. Marquise Goodwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw a touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. We're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A gain of a yard.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Joe Mixon.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
4 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Buda Baker with a pick.
Mayfield.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. 2 yards on the pickup.
And from the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And a 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Marquise Goodwin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Bears push further out in front. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Bears 26, Bengals 14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. pass will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mayfield to throw it this time. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
For Tyler Lockett, incomplete.
Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Mixon will get it to start the second half. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Mayfield looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his own brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Bengals.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd.
Mayfield's
without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 47-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 40, the 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Bears 33, Bengals 14. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mayfield. Got a man open. It's Ross. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Complete to John.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain. Stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. He lets it fly for Lockett. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he's got a man. Complete. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Marquise Goodwin. An even 90 yards. And the Bears will add on to the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that's quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Mayfield now. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
The quarterback forced out of bounds and sacked. And it's third down. Third and 10.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Bengals on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
15.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Complete to Joe
4
Mixon.
yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Going deep downfield for Ross. It's caught at the 10. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 3rd down and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down again. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And my goodness, another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, whether it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Right here.
They'll drop the throw. And he finds Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
47's the mic.
Being chased out left. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Out, 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 out. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Check 13. Warrior 17. Check. Out.
Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Check. 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And they will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross. 84 yards, and the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But
it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Ball game now, baby.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And oh, it'll be intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they look to finish strong in this fourth quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for one, maybe 2 more plays. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Deep ball for Goodwin. And and nothing but daylight ahead.
What a play.
And he
What a
will
play.
score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for Chicago, the win moves